let's briefly step away from football for a second. Kind of quietly here in the last week, high school basketball season has gotten underway, and for the last 12 years, the Thanksgiving Hoopfest has become one of the premier tournaments in the country. In this week's Dalworth Clean Inside Story, the tournament's founder and director gives us a preview of what lies ahead. Next week's annual Thanksgiving Hoopfest will give area fans a rare chance to see some of the top players and teams in the country in one setting. For the second consecutive year, the American Airlines Center will provide the venue, but due to COVID-19 concerns, the tournament is restricted to just 4 teams. It's an impressive lineup, headlined by Imani Bates, and will lead YPSI Prep against Duncanville. The Panthers are the defending state champions in Class 6A in Texas, and we're on their way to another earlier this year when COVID-19 shut down the state tournament before they could play.
The feedback that we've gotten has really been overwhelming, because a lot of people always reach back out. And Imani, he's really something special. He's what we call in the basketball circles a generational type talent. There's only been 2 people that have ever been in high school on the cover of Sports Illustrated. One of those guys just won the NBA championship a couple weeks ago, and the other being Imani Bates. But his team isn't going to walk into Texas and just have a cakewalk. They are going to play our defending 6A state champion, the Duncanville Panthers.
The other game will feature a showdown of area powers, St. Mark's and John Paul II. Both teams have some impressive firepower that will be worth the price of admission.
I'm really excited to have St. Mark's back. This will be their 3rd straight year participating in the Thanksgiving Hoopfest, and they're headlined by Harrison Ingram, who's committed to Stanford. We also are going to see some very high-level basketball games, as well as see some of the stars of tomorrow. You may watch somebody play today, and then 2 years later, they're shaking the NBA commissioner's hand. A lot of our local talent get to see those guys and compete against those guys, and then realize that, they're one of those guys.
The Inside Story is brought to you by Dalworth Clean. Call 469-729-4501 now and ask for the touchdown special for $50 off.